everybody. Out here in the cool, it's not too cold, but it's raining, of course. Out here today. Picked up a new commuter car. I really needed one. Really bad. For work. So since I moved, I have to commute now for a little bit. And right now I only have obviously my Regal and my Caprice. That are typically, just kind of like summer cars, cruising cars and all that. But I only have my truck for my daily. It's a 93 Ford F-150. And over the past couple months, I know I've been spending a lot on gas. But for some reason this week I was like, man, I'm spending a lot of money on gas. And so I had to sit down and really figure out how much I was spending. And over the past 28 days, just the past 28 days, just under $500 in gas. Yeah, that's insane. I'm like, that's a nice car payment for a nice car. And so I did I did it over the last 90 days, which is actually about when I moved to my new place and I had to start commuting. And I spent about an average of like $400 a month on gas. And so I was like, yo, I can't be having that. And for my work, we're opening a new location actually here in the next couple months, but I do not want to pay any more money like that in gas anymore. So I actually necessarily was not shopping for a car. And I always scroll Facebook Marketplace just kind of randomly, and not even looking for a car. I was just scrolling on like the main page where it has like everything on there, and came across this car that I have right here right now, and I'll show it to you. It's an 88 Ford Tempo. Yeah, a Ford Tempo. But it only has 69,000 original miles. And at first I was like, does it really have 69,000 original miles? Because these odometers I think only were 5 digits. And so, did it roll over a couple times, or like, what's up? But, being a car person, and a lot of you guys are as well, there's things that you can pick up on, and there's hints of things to kind of see, like, if this car is really legit mileage that low, or if it's actually more. So yeah, it's right here. I'm actually changing the oil on it right now at my buddy's house here. This is his garage in here. So he has a little Acura. He's into imports. But yeah, I'll show it to you. I'll flip this camera around so you guys can see what's up. So anyways, y'all, yeah, this is it. 1988 Ford Tempo, 69,000 original miles. I mean, no body damage. It's an 88. It's 30 years old this year. It has its scratches and its little deals on it for being 30 years old. But I mean, it's pretty legit. 4-cylinder, so I'll get some decent gas mileage. With that truck, I was only getting like 11 or 12. So this should get at least double that, maybe a little more once I tune it up and get it running good. But check out the interior, y'all. I mean, this was owned by 2 older ladies before me that never drove the car. I put my Seahawks mats in there. But I mean, look at the dash. Still shiny, y'all. Still shiny. One crack in the dash that I've seen. But look how shiny that is. I mean, so there's a couple of things that are telltale signs for a high mileage car. One thing would be the steering wheel. Now the steering wheel would be really wore out if it was like 100,000, 200,000 miles. I mean, look at that. I mean, no wear, very little wear, still shining. Another thing would be, the seals here, the little kick panels and all that, and the seat. Now the seat here would either be faded and really worn, but I mean, for 30-year-old, that's barely even like satin for the most part. These here would be kicked. I mean, look at that. The carpet's still shiny. Nothing. So, those are just a couple telltale signs. The back, hold on, let me unlock it. So, OG roll down window, so get your arm game up. But hey, I got power locks. What's up? But look at that back seat, y'all. So yeah, I'm rolling the 88, and it's a Ford Tempo, but hey, I'm saving money on gas. Got this thing for $600. $600. So, you know, in 4 or 6 months, this thing will pay for itself. The trunk here, so I looked under the trunk, make sure there was no rust, no water gathering in the floorboards, nothing. Floorboards look mint. They lived in the area under a tree, so that's where all them pine needles are from. But yeah, y'all, I'm changing the oil right now. So I just wanted to show y'all real quick. Oh, another thing, I thought that was funny. So you know it came from an old lady when you got senior center parking permits. Yeah, everything works for the most part. I mean, everything works, has cruise control. I was happy about that. The instrument panel doesn't light up, so I'm thinking it might be a fuse or something like that. I'll dig into that and kind of see. Throttle is a little bit sticky, so I'm gonna clean that out. And little four cylinder. So, but yeah, pretty clean. New alternator the guy put on it, and he gave me new tires as well before he sold it to me. So, but yeah, y'all, I mean, this is it. This is what I'm driving now. I got to get a new rear tail light because it's cracked. A new headlight here as well. Actually, I'm probably just gonna get 2 new ones because these are really faded. I don't even think the polish will really get it back out to shiny and clear again, but we'll see. Oh, one thing I did notice as well is it actually might need new CV joints, and I test drove it, and I didn't notice anything. You know how you get, you test drive things, and obviously you buy something, and then after the fact, then it wants to start acting up. But I think the CV joints are bad, because when I come from a complete stop and then I give it gas a little bit harder than just gradually getting into it, it shakes, and then it goes away. But if I get on the gas like really hard from a stop to a go position, it'll shake, like the whole car will kind of shudder, but really from the front. So my guess is CV joints. If you guys want to chime in on that and kind of let me know what you think, that would be great. But I won't hold y'all too long. Just wanted to show you my new pickup. I'm calling it the Go Getter. I'm calling it the Go Getter number 2, because I actually, a long time ago, I had a 94 Ford Tempo, and that thing was great. And I loved it, this little commuter car, little Go Getter. So this is Go Getter number deuce. But yeah, y'all, you'll be seeing a lot more of me here shortly, and I'm just gonna start making random videos, just everything, life, so y'all can get to know me, just all kinds of stuff, not only cars, but mainly cars, since that's my passion. All right, well, you guys have a blessed Sunday, and we'll talk to y'all later. Devastating,